guys, so if you guys remember in the haul, a couple hauls ago, I had gotten this ribbon curler at Michael's, and it's a Simplicity ribbon curler deluxe. And I did try one out, and I don't think it worked the way it was supposed to, so I returned it, but I exchanged it for another one. So it shows here these really super tight curls it'll make on your ribbons. And recently I've been making a lot of bows, like little girls' bows, and I'm thinking about maybe selling them, but I don't know. I don't know if I'm gutsy enough to put them on the internet to sell, but let me know if you guys think that's a good idea. Maybe I'll show you some of my bows soon. But the ribbon curler itself is awesome. It gets nice and hot. It has a lot of good features, and I guess that's why it's called deluxe. So let me open it, and then I'm going to heat it up, and then I'll show you how it works. I don't know how old or new this gadget is. I see people making what they call corker bows, C-O-R-K-E-R. And they wrap the ribbon around a dowel, and then you kind of spray it with water, and you bake it like at 200 or 225 degrees, and then it makes the ribbon curly like this. But very simple instructions, and it's super easy to use. I mean, this thing can't be easier. All you have to do is plug it in. It comes nicely set up here. And what I noticed at first is that it swivels. Okay, so the handle or as you're twirling it, this thing's not going to get all wound up in your hands, you know, the cord, because that's really annoying. So you got it right here, Simplicity. You don't just plug it in, you have to actually turn it on too. So there's an on and off, which is awesome. So there's your on, here's your off. Sorry, set it off. It has a little mechanism to hold the beginning part of your ribbon, so you can just twirl it, twirl it, twirl it as you're holding it, and you can twirl it and it's not moving. You see that? It's in my hand, and I'm just twirling the red part, and the cord is staying still, stationary there. And then you do have to kind of hold on to it at the end though. Maybe they could have put another clip, I don't know, but I just kind of hold on to the very end. And it supposedly only takes 20 seconds, with nylon, 100% nylon ribbon. If it's 100% polyester, it says 60 seconds. So the last time I used it, I held them for like 2 minutes because I didn't feel like the 20 seconds was long, and I think that's kind of misleading, but we'll see. I'll try out a couple different ribbons, and you can be the judge, and we'll see how it works. Okay, so let me get this thing warmed up, and it's only been plugged in for a couple minutes. I can feel it's pretty hot. Like, I'm not going to touch it, but I can feel the heat emanating from it. So I went to grab a few different ribbons. This one's 100% polyester, and it's like a grosgrain ribbon where it has the little lines in it, as you can see. This purple one is also 100% polyester, but it's very thin, like a satin feeling ribbon. And I was looking to see if I had a nylon one. This one's 84% nylon and 60% polyester, okay? So I'm going to try this out and see if that makes any difference. Apparently I don't have very many that are made out of nylon. And that's the one that you're only supposed to put for like 20 seconds. So what you're going to do is lift your little clamp, and you can either, you know, hold your ribbon kind of at an angle. If you do it straight, it's fine. It's just you're going to start angling it anyway. So for me, I just start off at the angle. And I hold the ribbon in my hand. I'm holding it in my right hand, doesn't matter. And just as you kind of turn, I'm turning the handle, as you can see, the ribbon starts kind of curling around. And I guess it depends on how tightly you wrap it. I can probably get them a little bit closer together, but it's not really a big deal. And so I'm just going to keep turning it until I get to the tip of the barrel here. Sorry, maybe it's hard to see there. I'll hold it out this way. Okay, and it kind of just does its own spacing. If you're really kind of picky and you want it to be spaced a certain way, then I would suggest kind of arranging it how you want, like move this down, however you want. So I'm going to hold this for about 1 minute, is what they say for polyester. Like I said, I held it a little bit longer just because I didn't trust that. So I'm going to continue to hold it. I'm only holding the tip right now because I'm going to pause the video. And we'll come back. It's just been over 1 minute. And what I did last time like a dummy is I unraveled it like this, you know, just went around, but then you're kind of messing with it. So all you have to do is release this tab here, and then it just slides off. And now your ribbon is curled. Now this is a very loose curl, in my opinion. That's super loose. You know, what they're showing here is these super tight curls, as you can see that. So I think it's kind of misleading, but that's, you know, just my opinion. So there's that one. If you want to cut it off, you would just cut it off. It says not to really mess with it until it cools off. That way it stays curled. But let's put that to the side. Like you can see, it's a very loose curl. This one, again, is also polyester. And I'm just going to start twirling it. But this is also a lot thinner, so maybe it won't take as long to curl. But I'm just going to twirl it, twirl it, twirl it. And the little point where you can see where it's black, it's not real hot. I mean, you can touch it. It's warm, but it's not burning hot. So I can hold it like this, and I'm going to pause the video because I don't need to have you sitting there watching me hold this for 1 minute, and then we'll come back at 1 minute. About 1 minute, I'm just going to hold on to it and just release this lever and let it slide down. And again, this one's a little bit tighter than the last one. You can see a little misshapen at the beginning here. But I'm going to leave it alone because, like I said, just to let it cool off before you really mess with it, so that it keeps that curl. And then this one is brand new, so let me take that plastic off. And these ribbons I got at Michael's. This one is a nylon polyester blend that's mostly nylon, so again, obviously it's plastic, so you don't really want to melt that too much. But let me twirl this up. It says 20 seconds, 20 to 60 seconds on this one is what it says. But there it goes. And I'm just going to hold it. I can see it's already steaming. I don't know if you can see that. I can see it. I don't know if you can see the steam coming off the thing, but I see that, so hopefully it doesn't mean it's getting burned. But I'm just going to hold it for maybe 10 more seconds. I'm going to assume the nylon probably does a better job because it is kind of plastic and it kind of will mold and then to that shape and then stay that way, you know what I'm saying, when it cools off. So I don't know, but that's longer than 10 seconds, and I'm going to open it up. And sure enough, look at the nylon. Check that out. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. That's good to know. So the polyester, it will take the curl, you know, it wasn't as nice. As you can see this here. It's kind of misshapen and then it's really long, and the brown one that was all polyester also